Comics and beer, y'all. What's up? I want to get right to the beer because I've been sitting on this for a while, waiting to do the tasting on comics and beer. It's Star Trek. Tarians unite. Be hanging out with some fucking Cleons, y'all. Shit. No, that's no way to start this, and I apologize for cursing. But here we go. Tarians unite. I watch Star Trek. I don't know what a Tarian is. I feel stupid because of this fact. Sort of. It's an Indian Pale Lager. That sounds pretty good, right? I like IPAs. I like lagers. Let's combine them. It's put out by Schmaltz. Schmaltz, is that right? Schmaltz. See that? Clifton Park, New York. Federationofbeer.com. Sounds pretty cool. 5% ABV, so that's not too much. I like that. Smells pretty good. Smells like a lager. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, it tastes what you would imagine it would taste like. Let's combine an IPA and a lager, and there you have it. About, I'd say 50-50. 50% hoppy and 50% like a lager. So. Went to a Comic-Con this weekend, Lexington Comic and Toy Convention in Lexington, Kentucky. Second year being there. Before I talk about the con, I really like the town of Lexington, Kentucky. I think it's a college town. It's very small. A lot of great breweries out there. Ethereal Brewing Company. Got a glass from there. There's a brewery out there called Country Boy Brewing, which is really good. West Six Brewing is out there. It's really good. Yeah. Boy, Lexington Comic Con. It was crowded as hell this year. I think I heard numbers of 20 and 25,000. It was very packed. The only book I got, if you follow me on Instagram or on CBSI, I posted it there. I picked up, I was searching the whole day for Batman Adventures 12's first appearance of Harley Quinn. I was trying to find the best one on the floor, and I think I got a pretty nice copy. It was worth getting graded. It's already on its way to CGC, and I'm hoping for the best. I got a great deal on it. It was a vendor I bought from last year. Gave me a great deal. So when it comes back here, maybe I'll show it off. We'll see. One thing that did piss me off, like I said, second year at Lexington Comic Con, they have a shirt design, the logo design, that looks just like this. And this is kind of a riff on San Diego Comic Con, but it's really cool and it looks great on a shirt. And so this year I went up there on Friday before the con had opened, and I went to their merchandise room to purchase one of these shirts. And they were already fucking sold out of them. Are you kidding me? Come on, the con wasn't even open yet. But whatever, get over it. Also met Ric Flair. I got him to sign a book, and that's on its way to. Oh wait, no. Yeah, well, it probably hasn't been unpacked from the truck yet at CBCS because I got authorized signature and blah blah blah, all that. So, yeah. Oh, and there's these great distilleries in Lexington too. This one being Bluegrass Distillers. It's really good. It is. Maybe get to some of that later. Who knows? But yeah, it was really damn crowded. Lines weren't a lot of fun. I don't like standing in line. I don't know who does. A lot of cosplay. There was a 50-year-old gentleman there in a Fred Flintstone cosplay. That's great. It was like 40 degrees out, and he's in the Fred Flintstone tunic and all that. Yeah. So I've talked a little bit about that. Want to see some books? You want to see some books? All right. Let's look at some books. Scooby Apocalypse. Pretty cool cover. I bought this to sell, but while there aren't a whole lot of copies, it hasn't really caught that much heat. But okay, whatever. I'm happy to keep that. I have a whole run of Kill or Be Killed, but I was missing issue 12. How did that happen? But pick this up. Descender. Have the whole run of Descender, but I'm missing issue 4. And let's. This is by Jeff Lemire, and this is a Jeff Lemire title I like. Do I have Gitchen Falls over here? Yes, I do. Gitchen Falls came out last week. Did y'all read Gitchen Falls? I didn't like it. I didn't like it much at all. It's mental illness and religion. Hey, and it's classified as a horror title, so I guess they're getting to that. Whatever. But I talked about Royal City and how I think Jeff Lemire needs a hug, and this confirms it. Somebody give Jeff Lemire a hug. But anyways, I do like Descender. Didn't like Gitchen Falls. And I like the art in Royal City, but I'm not reading it anymore. No, sir. All right, next. Doctor Strange. This damnation scenario they're going on about. It's just okay. I like the arc with Loki. This damnation stuff. I don't talk about slots yet. Suicide Squad 37. Bitchin' cover. There's some glare, but I dig it. Versus. I read the first Versus last month. I thought it was just okay. This, what is it? Televised combat for public consumption, and that's not an unfamiliar trope. What is his name? Esad Ribic. He drew Thor for a while, so I bought it on that. I'll give the second issue a shot. Wonder Woman 42, Jenny Frison cover. This is a little bit different from her. She actually do a background. Hey. And she uses these different types of colors, and she's been doing usually close-ups on Wonder Woman's face. But this is a little bit different from her. I like it. And slots, man. I've talked about slots before. I've sung my praises of slots. I like slots a lot. I actually looked up a synopsis for this just because, to be serious for a moment, I think it's badass. And I hope you don't mind you reading to you, because that's what I'm going to do. Stanley has burned every bridge in his life, aided by the get up and go of his Chevrolet Impala convertible custom hot rod and the comfort of a lit Lucky Strike. He's coming back to his old stomping grounds to save his pal Betsy. the owner of a casino called the Piggy Bank, keeping his old enemy Les from poaching their talent for his casino. In between trying to get back into the ring to relive his glory days in professional boxing, Stanley may just find a chance to patch things up with his son. So, yeah, Stanley is kind of the handsome type grifter, and that paragraph pretty much lays it all out. Lot of boxing and mixed martial arts type background in this, which I love because I'm a combat sports enthusiast. And some info on Dan Panosian, is that how you pronounce his name? That's my best attempt, but some background on him. Panosian's the son of a boxer. His father was a pro in his 20s, and he got Panosian into boxing and then Japanese jiu-jitsu. The Los Angeles-based comic book artist also credits his dad art and passion for the medium for his long-running career in comics. It's obviously his writing, something more personal than we've ever seen before from his chiseled body of work. So, the last page alone will drop your jaw and floor you like a fast left followed by a hard right. Hard right, y'all. So, slots. After I'm done here, this is going to be the first book I read. Some other stuff I got this week. This third print of Batman, White Knight, number 3. I have the first, second, and third prints. It's just a really cool cover, and I think I might like this one the best. It's cool. And then, well, lastly, I also got this, a lot of glare, Batgirl number 12, Art Germ variant. I'm not a huge fan of Art Germ, but I think this is the best cover he's ever done. And I've admired this cover for a while. And like I said, this was a CBSI Marketplace Raz raffle. And was stoked to win this one. Did y'all read the Terrifics? This came out, what, 2 weeks ago? I thought it was really good. Of all these DC new character reboots, it's not a reboot necessarily, but these new characters they're introducing, well, Plastic Man is on this team, and I've always dug Plastic Man. And I enjoyed this. I thought it was cool. Science fiction edge, and Plastic Man's in there. I'm in for issue 2. Yeah, that's it. 13 minutes. I've talked enough. See you next time. Later, y'all.